You go now, fellas, here we go. We've got the Stella Artois, and it's from Belgium, made in Belgium. It's the original, the proper one, the real one, since 1366. And I've had it in Australia from England and from Australia, but I haven't drank it here from Belgium for at least 7 years or so, maybe more. But it was my favourite beer, believe it or not, when I was in England back in '85. It was on tap in a lot of pubs around Melbourne, very popular. And a lot of pubs around Europe. It was on tap. And it was one of those go-to beers. You always do well with it. Beautiful head, lovely colour. Cheers. Oh, so smooth. No yucky taste, no horrible bitterness actually. Really well balanced. Just a real easy drinker. A real beer's beer. If you're going to have a beer, you want something that tastes like that. Tastes like not much, but whatever it is, it tastes good. It's lightly flavoured, but it's a good cross balance of flavour. Geez, I'm really enjoying this. Having a proper Stella. It's been years. I think they were £2 a pint in 1985, where you could get beers for $1.60 or $1.50 a pint. So you paid that little bit extra, but most of the time it was a better beer. I had a few of the other pints, quite a few times, but I ended up on this quite a lot of time. Just found it was an easier night, not having something that was rancid, bitter, light on flavour or whatever, flat. This was always a beauty. Alright, I hope you've all had a great weekend. I've been to the market today, different market. Went to the Nunawading market today. Bit of a craft market, wasn't for me, more for the missus. Had a hot dog, of course, with a bit of chili sauce, tomato and mustard. But what we did do is go to Thailand. We went to Springvale and we had a Vietnamese soup and some spring rolls and the broken rice dish with the pork chop, and it was really good. $40 for lunch, no beers. I bought a couple of stouts, 8% stouts for the trip home. Just finished the second one of them now, and I thought I'd do a Stella hit before I had too many. You're kidding. Beautiful hot Sunday afternoon here, probably about 33. Probably a little bit warmer a couple of hours ago, but probably the end of summer here. Passion fruit are just coming on now, they're going purple. The apricots are just becoming fully orange, so we'll be picking the apricots next week. It's a good time of the year actually. March in Melbourne, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. It's, what do we call it? It's been celebrated probably for 1,000,000 years by mankind, one kind or another. But that's harvest, the end of summer. The summer harvest, always the boom, the grain, everything. Chilies, tomatoes, cucumbers, sweet Jerusalem artichokes. They're going to be ready in another 2-3 weeks. So yeah, everything's coming on. Next full moon, I reckon. So 3 weeks time, it's going to be the big harvest. Oranges, lemons, all these things are all going to be ready. Next full moon's going to be a cracker. Oh well, good one fellas, I'm going to leave it to that, with that. And I'm just enjoying having a Stella for a change. Get a couple of Stellas up here. Down at Aldi, cheap as buttons at the moment. I think it was 10, 11 bucks for the 4-pack. And brewed in Belgium. You gotta love that. Good on you. Take care. Cheers.